What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk, and we're talking about Mr. Jalen Mayfield from the University of Michigan, another tackle in an extremely deep tackle draft. There's a ton of them out there, and we're going to take a look at a bunch of them, but today it's Jalen Mayfield, and he's been all over the place. I've been seeing him late first. I've seen him like in the third round. I've seen him all over the place in a lot of mock drafts. And so I decided, you know what, let's take a look to see if maybe this is a guy we could scoop up at number 51 or 74 and see what we got. Now, first and foremost, the dude is a mammoth. 6'5", 326 pounds, almost an 80-inch wingspan. The dude fits the bill as far as how he looks. He is exactly what you want as far as big, size, and he's also really strong, right? But when you look at him, you think he's an awesome left tackle. But here's a big thing about him. 5'3", 140-yard dash, 7'8", 3-cone drill, and 4'9", This dude is not an athlete. He's not a great athlete. He's strong, but 8-foot broad jump, 28.5-inch vertical jump, like, it's really not that great when you start looking at all these numbers as far as what is his athletic ability. Now, I understand some of you might be saying, hey, he's a left tackle. He doesn't need to have great measurables. He doesn't need to have great athletic ability. He just needs to be able to move the guy in front of him. And to a point, that's true, but like, what makes Trent Williams so great, or somebody else like that, is he ran a 4.8 140-yard dash. He was an extreme athlete. He was fantastic on his feet. And those things help a lot when you're trying to play offensive line, because you have to have good quickness, good lateral movement, being able to stay in front of the dude. And also, when you get a pulling tackle or pulling guard, being able to move as far as quickness and speed is important too. Now, watching his tape, the biggest problem he has, the number one biggest problem, is he is way too high. And this is why I was talking about with his athletic ability, he seems to struggle to get low and being able to move the guy in front of him. Now, he's strong. So, because even though he has bad technique, I've seen him pancake a dude after the dude blows him up and he kind of gets put up back on his back heels, and then he freaking just lowers the boom, right? Just puts the dude right onto his back. But he has to learn to get lower. And a big problem is that since he's not an athlete, that's a big, it's somebody that tells me that they're kind of out of shape, right? And they're not really, it could just be a form thing, but he's really good and strong that you would like to be able to see him have better technique, but it could just be a lack of fitness that he needs to work on. And that would help him get faster. That'll help him be able to be more quick and lateral movement. And I think he needs to hit the gym more. You could see that. Look, Mr. No Neck. This is not a guy that's really fit. A lot of the tackles, they're big, and you see the big numbers as far as 320 pounds, blah, blah, blah. But when they take their shirt off, these dudes are freaking monsters, right? This guy does not strike me as one. He's a big boy. And he's going to need to learn to, he needs to hit the gym. I don't want him to lose weight, but he's got to lose some fat and gain some muscle, all right? And also learn better technique. Now, what I did like about him, though, is he seems to have great eyes. In the pass block and the run game, he seems to be able to understand where the defense is going and who he's supposed to block. So most of the time, he is on the guy he's blocking. It's just a technique thing, which can be taught, right? If you had Bill Callahan still as an offensive line coach, these things can be taught. But because of that, it's so important. I think he needs to move down the draft board a little bit. And if we haven't addressed left tackle in the first and second round, I would like him at pick number 74. But he can be a prototypical tackle. He's got the size for it, but he's got to be coached up a lot, and he's got to get better shape. So that's my take on Mr. Jalen Mayfield. You guys let me know what you guys think of the big boy down in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Also, in the description button below, there's a Discord link. Come on and talk some football with us. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. But yeah, Jalen Mayfield, I would take him over like a Brady Christensen. I would take him over, I'd probably even take him over a Dylan Raduns. I like him over some of these tackles, but he's got to be coached up and he's got to be willing to work hard and hit the gym to make it to the next level and be an actual great tackle in this league because he's got the measurables to do it. Just got to get the workout in, man. Got to get the work in. So until next time, see ya!